What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome to Space Engineer Survival episode number 33. We're still in space on currently one of the outpost stations that we had so much trouble finding a couple episodes ago. This one happens to be a builder station. So there are ships and stuff in the store menu, and some of which we might end up buying. So in this episode, last episode I asked you guys in the comments what you wanted to see. If you wanted to see a bunch of Pertam stuff, like us going back to Pertam, or if you wanted to see more space stuff. And a lot of you guys answered that you wanted to see more space stuff. So we're going to be staying in space and building some sort of station. I know a lot of you guys have wanted to see an asteroid station, so we might go and do that near, hopefully, an ore trader station. If we can find one of those ore trading stations and then build up a base near it, that might be a really good way to make lots and lots of money, so that we can then go and buy stuff. But speaking of buy stuff, actually, wait, what the heck is that? Okay, so that's a commercial freighter. We might go attack like that, or maybe this drone facility or something like that, because I was thinking we might go and buy a ship. But before we do that, I want to see real quick if there's anything in here that I can take. Yes, okay, so there is some ammo. So I realized like not too long ago that you can actually go and check out what's in those things. I want to see if there's another one so we can get some free materials. Yep, looks like there's one right here. More ammo, thank you very much. And in here, nope, that's access denied. Okay, what about this one? It's also access denied. Anything else we can yoink? I don't think there is, but we got a bunch of free ammo out of that. Okay, we didn't take fall damage, that's nice. All right, so let's go real quick check. I forgot how much money we have. We have 268,000 cash. Let's go and see if we can buy anything. I highly doubt we can. We can go ahead and buy all these data pads though real quick. Let's buy those and check out the locations real quick. 3, 2, 1, locations. All right, are any of these close to us? We have one that's 26,000 away. I don't think that's very close. 28,000. Yeah, I don't think any of these are anywhere close to us. I mean, that's probably the closest with 9,000 kilometers. Where is that one located? If it's only 9,000. I mean, that's still incredibly far, but that's not as far as 26,000 for sure. Yeah, I don't think we have any of the close ones still, unfortunately. That's fine. Let's put these away. We don't necessarily need them. But anyways, I want to go for a contract. I want to see what contracts these guys have and if we can get some to get some money. Actually, I wanted to see real quick if we could buy anything. I don't think we can. Let's sort by price. We can buy a proficient welder, sure, a zone chip, which is... Okay, zone chips aren't actually that expensive now that we know that there are ships that are way more expensive. Mini merchant, mini miner, iron tug. We don't want any of these. We can make miners. In fact, we already have a miner. What we really want is one of these fighters, a fighter Mark II for 2 million points. Can we get any of those? That's the question. Let's check out our contracts. I want to first go over the acquisitions because they're always the easiest. So we've got construction components for a little bit, but we're not looking for this kind of money. We're looking for more like this kind of money. Cobalt ingots. I don't know if we can do that. Metal grid. We could do the metal grid, and that would, if we can get 758 metal grids, that would give us enough for this. How much do metal grids require? Back at the base, it looks like metal grids require iron, nickel, and cobalt, and it requires mostly iron, which we have plenty of, but I'm worried about the nickel and the cobalt here. Let's see if we have any of that stuff. So nickel first. Nickel, I'm sure we have a little bit of it, but I don't know if we have like a production amount of it. Yeah, we have a little bit of nickel here, a little bit of nickel there, but not that much really. And cobalt as well. If we have a lot of cobalt, we can just straight up sell that. 674, 180. How much cobalt did that other mission want? Because if it only wants something in the hundreds, we can surely give them that. Yeah, okay, so they just want 190 cobalt. We can definitely give them that. I can accept that here, and I'll go and give them the cobalt. They also want some girders. That's literally only iron, and I believe these are also literally only iron, so let's just go ahead and do them. All right, we're able to get everything in one go, so that's always a plus. We're gonna get a lot of money in a second. Actually, it's not that much money compared to the price of the ships for these contracts, but we can at least complete them. Let's go ahead and finish character inventory, finish character inventory, and finish character inventory. Awesome, man. If only we could do this metal grid one, because that, ooh, man, that's a lot of money. Let's take a look at the store and see if we can sell stuff. They will be willing to buy all this stuff here from us. Explosives. Do we have explosives? If we do, they'd be willing to buy them. Detector components, they'd be willing to buy them. All this stuff pretty much, since we can't sell iron ore flat out, we could just sell all this stuff. That might not be a bad idea. Selling steel plates seems to actually be really worth it. All right, we got a full inventory of steel plates. Let's see how much this nets us by selling just a full inventory of steel plates. Is it gonna be a lot? Is it gonna be a little bit? Let's find out. Store, sell, and steel plates. Let's go ahead and sell all. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is how we make money. Well, they only want 618, so we can't sell them forever. But this is a really good way to make money. Let's go ahead and sell that. We should now have, we have 1 million. Okay. With 1 million, we could, if we wanted to, buy one of the cheaper crafts. A little iron tug ship. We could always throw a weapon on there. But what I want is a fully constructed Mark II fighter that we can use. I think there's an enemy inside here. There's an SPRT antenna here. I really don't think it can hurt me since we're inside a safe zone. But hi, guy. What are you up to here? What are you doing all the way out here? You can't do anything to me. We're in a safe zone. You would be like destroyed if you tried to shoot at me. Wow, we have a buddy now. Until we leave this area, pretty much. We have a little buddy that's following us. All right, everybody, we're almost there. We're just selling off large steel tubes right now because we have plenty of them. I think we're probably... No, we still have plenty we can sell as well. We're almost to the amount of money we need. I don't know exactly how much above 2 million it is, but we should be in the zip code soon. All right, everybody, here comes what the heck? All right, here comes 2 million. We're gonna go ahead and sell the rest of these large steel tubes that we have. And boom, we're now at 2 million. How much exactly was that fighter? Oh, the fighter is cheaper. It was definitely 2 million, wasn't it? Maybe has our reputation gone up? Let's press K real quick. I don't know why it would have, unless selling increases your reputation. But no, our reputation did not go up, so we don't have the discount. I don't know, unless the price was always that cheap and we just didn't notice. Maybe something else was 2 million and we didn't. No, it's just there. Okay, let's buy it. Let's buy the Fighter Mark II. I hope it's good. We're probably going to lose it really quickly, but I want to buy it and see what it is. We're probably going to end up using it as well. Hopefully we don't get it destroyed. Let's go and check it out. Here is our new fighter. Our new, not built by us, built by somebody and given to us because we purchased it. Fighter. We have, it looks like we've got some reloadable rocket launchers. We've got some Gatling guns. Do we have a camera on the front? Because that is going to be pretty necessary. I don't see a camera, but we could stick one right there. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see. We also have an antenna, so the Reavers are going to want it. And we have lots of thrusters in this one direction. How many do we have facing forward? Is it just the 2? Oh, no, it's 4. Okay. This thing probably doesn't have very good stopping power, though. If it's only 4 thrusters in the front, this thing can go really fast forward, not as fast backward. All right, let's hop in and see what this thing is about. It looks like we've got spotlights. Nice. We've got a landing gear, antenna. I'm going to go ahead and turn the antenna off for now. We've only, they've given us 8 ammo inside the rocket launcher and plenty of ammo inside the Gatling guns. All right, let's turn on, I guess, this. Yes, okay, so we can see our ship. And what we want to do is we want to park this thing inside here. Unless we want to leave that there and then just go on a mission to one of these things. Oh, no, this thing's still here. Do I just bait this thing outside the place and then light it up? That wouldn't be a bad idea for sure. Let's try that. We're just gonna hop out here and we're gonna bait it out and then we're gonna light it up. Even though it's our buddy, you know, it's gotta go. It's very dangerous and we don't want it to murder us. All right, there we go. I think it's dead. I'm gonna hop back in here real quick for the safety, and we're gonna hop out and check out the damage. All right, anything that we can take? Let's see. It looks like they've got ammo up here, which I'm gonna go ahead and yoink before it floats away. They've got some stuff right there. I'm gonna go ahead and take all these thruster components. Only 1 per, but not be a bad idea. Is this some uranium? I think that might be uranium in there. Wait, did I actually get the uranium or did I just destroy the uranium? I think I may have destroyed the uranium, which was not a good thing to do. So I guess that's our way to farm these things if we really wanted to. If we wanted to cheese the game a little bit. There's something 5,000 away. What's that? A commercial freighter. Do we want to attack a commercial freighter with our new ship? We could certainly try it. The only thing I'm worried about, though, is we don't have any... Well, first of all, we don't have any of the bells and whistles of the upcoming update for Space Engineers, which is going to include a bunch of Warfare 2 stuff, as it is titled Warfare 2. But we also don't have a camera on the front of this thing. So let me actually go grab a camera and put one on there, because that's going to be very helpful in this combat. All right, we have enough for a camera. In order to build it, we're going to have to move our ship outside of the safe zone, because the safe zone doesn't allow any sort of building. But now that we're out here, we should be able to place that on the front right here. I think the front's not a bad spot. Where else would be good? I don't really want to... I guess the front's not bad. The only problem is it doesn't have the visibility on these sides. So what we could also do is something like this, where we maybe put 2 cameras. I don't know. Or maybe we just stick 1 camera right there. We should have enough for 2 cameras though. Now that I mention it, so let's just stick 2 cameras. Why not? Now they're in the firing zone, which is not good because we're probably going to lose view of them. But it doesn't matter because this is a manned vehicle, so if we lose view, we still have the ability to manually shoot. So I'm going to put these on 8 and 9 for view. So now we can see right there. The good thing about a camera, of course, is that you can zoom in, which is impossible to do just by a normal thing. All right, now let's go check out this commercial freighter. I'm a little worried because it is a freighter, and freighters are huge. Let's not get too fast. Remember, we can go very quickly in one direction, and then we have trouble slowing down. Oh man, we're totally gonna lose this ship like right after we got it, aren't we? Fighting a commercial freighter. Well, we need to pretty much pick off the guns, is what I've heard. And I've always been really bad at this, by the way. Holy crap, that thing is massive. I've always been really bad at space combat, so I'm a little bit worried here, especially because I can't really see where the guns are. It's very difficult to do that. I can't tell because you can't really see where the sun's not out. You know, it's very dark. It's almost impossible to see where the weapons would be on this thing until they essentially would fire at us, which I'm sure they're about to because we're kind of in the range. But I can't see anything really. I almost think we might want to back off. Oh, we have something approaching us actually. We have an assailant. Okay, let's back off a little bit from this freighter. I think the assailant's probably coming toward us. Although it doesn't actually look like it is. Yeah, I have no clue where that assailant is going. It just seems to be driving away. Alright, we probably don't have to worry about the assailant. You know what? Maybe we attack the drone facility. I mean, okay, drones are extremely easy to kill. I don't know about this thing. I'm a little bit scared because we cannot see it. Like, we can see it, but we have no idea where weapons might be. Maybe that's a weapon. I really don't know. That's what worries me, is that I can't tell. Although it looks like we might be able to approach... Oh, that's definitely a weapon right there. That is 100% a weapon. But I can't tell where other ones are. Let's just keep looking at it. I know it sees me, by the way. I know it's like looking at me. It sees me just like chilling here. Be acting very suspicious. It's completely stationary, which is good. What we could do is we could approach from an angle such that the weapons cannot see us because we'd be behind these things. That might not be a bad idea. So let's maneuver ourselves so that we're at that angle. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a weapon right there. I'm seeing a weapon right there. Theoretically, if we approach from this angle fast enough, they shouldn't be able to shoot us because they'd have to shoot through these things. That said, I don't know for sure if that's the case. They might not shoot us until we get close enough. I don't see any weapons on this side, but it could just be because it's dark. So I don't know for sure. Are we up for completely destroying this vehicle that we literally just got? Wait, there's something else on this side. Okay, no, I thought I saw 2 signals there. Are we up for getting this thing completely destroyed? Let's find out. We're gonna go toward this thing, and we're gonna hopefully not get destroyed as we do it. Let's go. I'm gonna keep an eye on that gun right there. Okay, they're lighting us up. Ooh! Oh, we're gonna hit it! Ah! Okay, we're completely out of weapons. Let's fire rockets. I launched, I think, all the rockets I could. We're out of the ability to fire, which is not good. We might be able to land this thing, though, on their... I'm gonna hop out and attempt to go over here. Ah! Ow, that hurt. Okay, yep, that was a mistake. Alright, we respawn back at this base over here. You guys see why I'm so bad at this combat stuff? Every time I go in space, I always get completely destroyed. Now, we'll try again, because we have our body over there. We probably want to grab our stuff. We'll try to get to it, but I don't know how this is going to go. We definitely destroyed the weapon on our side, so we should be good to approach. Let's find out, I guess. Otherwise, we're gonna have to build more stuff. Unfortunately, that ship that we just bought for all our money is completely and utterly destroyed. But let's kind of approach from this angle. See if we can get over here, but without them shooting us. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna hug this. Where's our body? Okay, our body's just chilling there. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this because I think we have our tools here. Yeah, we have our grinder at least, which is exactly what we want. I'm going to take a peek around this corner. Something is shooting, but I don't think it can see me. Okay, there's a weapon right up there. just glancing. I don't see what's trying to shoot at me. Let's hop up here real quick. Yep, we definitely destroyed this thing. We're gonna hug this this wall right here, and we're gonna see if we can get inside this thing somehow. I don't know if there's a door. If there's a door, we'll use that. But oh shoot, they have an assailant over here. Well, last time the assailant left us alone. Oh my god. Okay. Well, the door's right here. Let's real quick just you know get inside here. Yep, there we go. The door's right there. Dang, we need to get through this thing. Oh, we can probably hug the bottom of this without... Oh! Never mind. Alright, here's the plan. We're going to build a little bit. Let's see if we can see what... Okay, that's shooting at us right there. Unfortunately, we didn't bring a gun with us, so we can't really do much to fight him. Careful. Careful. Okay, if that's the guy that's shooting at us, why do we not just go right up here? Whoop! Oh, I see him. Okay, okay, there we go, there we go. We have built ourselves a way in without him being able to shoot us. He can still shoot at us, but I don't think he'll be able to hit us. There we go. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of this right here, a little bit of that. Grind down this block right here, and that should grant us access. We should be able to go through... That's the remote control. Okay, there we go. And we should be able to... Let's hack this. It's going to take a second, but if we can hack this, we'll be able to get in. Okay, I failed to hack it. I accidentally completely destroyed it. I'll hack this one, though. No, why can't we hack it? What the heck? That's so weird. This is like anti-hack abilities. We're not allowed to hack it. Okay, we're inside. We need to watch out for interior turrets. Looking over here, I don't see that there could be any. Looks like there's a bed. We could sleep right here for a moment. Unfortunately, that won't recover us any health. We just still have to be pretty careful. Assemblers right there. Looks like we've got some of these. If we can find a weapon in one of these lockers, that would be ideal. Oops. All right, hacking this thing up. Let's see if there's anything inside. Nope, there's nothing in there. Let's hack through this door right here. Again, these doors don't hack. It's really weird. They don't allow you to hack. Okay, so we have that thing right there. They can't shoot us because they'd have to shoot through these blocks. So we are completely safe here. That is sitting on top of the block that's in there. So I believe if we destroy that block, that turret will die. This turret over here, I don't know what it's shooting at, but it is just lighting something up. In fact, where's our body? I did want to go after our body, but I have no idea where it is now. I think it was only like 90 meters up here, unless that thing just shot at it onto oblivion. Okay, looking around, it looks like we did a little bit of damage here with our missiles, for sure. Looking in there, I'd really like to get a gun or something. Let's sit on this toilet here real quick to regain our power. Let's have a peek up here, see if there's anything we can see. Okay, it looks like this is a control seat right here. All right, hacking that right there. Hacking this should let us get inside here. We can see pretty much everything about the thing. So we now have very good vision. We can see that thing is shooting at something. I have no clue what it's shooting at. But we also have that interior turret right there that we can see. I don't know if we have anything on the bottom. It doesn't look like it. The bottom would have been a very good direction to approach from in hindsight. Okay, we do want to destroy this turret right here, so let's go ahead and knock that down right there. That turret is now inactive because it can't do anything. And let's check out what this guy's shooting at. Excuse me, guy. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? All right, there we go. He's no longer functional. I'm gonna go ahead and put him back up so that he can be mine, pretty much. All right, I think we've pretty much convinced this ship to join us through the use of force and lots of grinder. Do we still have? I think we still have the easy ship conquering thing. So let's real quick try that. I think the way you do that is you have to go around and get all the remote controls as well as all of the seats. Okay, so this right here, yeah, this is the remote control. So let's go ahead and make that ours. Oh, I've successfully captured it. Wait, hang on. Have I captured the entire thing? Let's go in here and see what's on the grid. Control panel. Yeah, okay. I think we have captured the entire thing. But yeah, okay. Well, we've conquered another thing. I mean, convinced it to join us, obviously. And that's going to be good because what we're going to be doing next, after we've done this little combat, which, by the way, we totally failed miserably at the actual combat part. We only did well with the, let's say, tactical assault. But anyways, yeah, we're going to take this thing, we're going to put it with our other ships, and we're going to make a station. I'm probably gonna take a lot of this stuff and repurpose it. So a lot of this is probably going to get taken off, a lot of these solar panels. But let's first go meet with the beacon over there, and then we will, well, then we'll figure out what we're going to do. All right, we are officially en route to that station over there. I never collected my body. Wait, is my body anywhere to be seen? I don't think it is. I think it may have despawned or something. Let's real quick stop this vehicle, because I want to go back and see if my body's there. Ah, yes. Okay, so I do see something floating over here. I believe this is where we were, which means this should be something. Yep. Okay, so that's a little piece of metal. I see something else floating up here, or I did see something floating right here. Yep. Let's see what this is. Looks like this is more pieces of stuff. Well, it's of course pretty impossible to find things floating out in space. I know it was 90 meters above the station. Uh-oh. Let's head back to this thing. While we're currently being pursued by that thing over there, let's head back to this. We need to hop into the one turret that we have available that will still fire as soon as possible. Down here, up here, and here. Yep. Let's turn. Let's turn. How close is that thing? Blue drone. Okay, looks like it's just chilling over there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in my hotbar and I'm gonna turn on the turret. Oh, it's shooting. You know what? I'm gonna let it handle it. I'm gonna let it handle it on its own. I think it's probably got it handled. Let's back up. That's gonna hit us. Oh no. Oh, that hurts. Well, you know what? I can at least go and salvage those things so we can use them for our repairs. That little drone factory, unfortunately, is producing quite a few things. What is going on here? We had some weird clang going on. That was odd. But I think it's fine now. Is that even attached? I don't think that any of this is attached. What? What are you shooting at? There's literally nothing for you to be shooting at right now. I don't think any of this stuff is attached here. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that guy has severed our one of our things right here. But I mean, as we saw with the other ship, these little front solar panels are extremely detrimental to the security of the ship, let's say. All right, we're almost back to our other stuff. The other ship we convinced to join us. And we've got a pretty nice start to a good station here, I think. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to get these all together. I don't know, we're probably going to find a way to hook the yellow one to the blue one, and then we're pretty much just going to have one mega ship, and we're going to cargo that over to hopefully find another station, because what we want to do is we want to find one of those ore stations, and if we can build something up around the ore stations, we can maybe make a little bit of cash. So let's start slowing ourselves down a little bit here so we don't run into the stuff. Yeah, the radius of these bubbles is not really that big when compared to ship sizes like this. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's kind of cool watching it go into the zone. All right, we are inside the zone, I think, fully. Let's go a little bit closer to this thing. There we go. All right, home sweet home. I mean, well, it's not really home, but it's just a place. Sweet place. All right, the next step is we're going to want to bring our new freighter thing right outside the safe zone so we can build up some sort of way to connect them. I'm going to hop in right here. Yep, here's the door. And we're going to move it just outside the safe zone. Let's back up again. And if anything tries to attack us, we can just go right back in the safe zone, so it's no big issue. All right, now let's get this one back in there as well. Or back out there as well. Oh, we have combat. What's going on over here? What are you shooting at, guy? Don't think there's anything you should be shooting at, right? Ah, there's that. A missile's launched? Oh no, he's hitting that. I think he's trying to shoot at that guy, but he's hitting the outside right there. What's up, guy? What are you up to? Why are you fighting my stuff? It's not very nice of you. I dare you to just go outside this thing. I dare you to just go outside just a little bit. I'm pretty sure he's stuck in here now. He doesn't have a weapon anymore, so it's probably fine. Okay. All right, we officially have both of these connected. Unfortunately, we made a big mistake and we removed a couple of thrusters from this thing. Yeah, so I thought there was a block on here that was not necessary. Turns out it was necessary. let's grab this stuff. I want to grab all these thruster components if we can, because they're what are important. We're going to move these into this container right here before this thing drifts off into space. Alright, we got everything. Unfortunately, we're down a couple of thrusters, but I think it's going to be fine. Alright, the next thing we want to do is we want to perhaps try and find some sort of ore station. So, we're going to start going out and looking for one. Okay, flying this behemoth is going to be kind of interesting, but I think we'll be able to handle it. We're pretty much just going to tug it with this yellow ship, I think, because we removed a couple of thrusters from the blue one. But let's see what we want to do. I'm going to find the position of the other station, because we don't want to go back that way. So that station is pretty much directly over there. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to fly probably like this way, and we're going to see if we can find some sort of station. Now what we really don't want to do is get locked into the orbit of Triton, because when we're this heavy, it's going to be kind of troublesome. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble flying. Oh, that's why. Alright, I've named everything, so we now have blue ship ion thrusters, so it shows all of their ion thrusters. I'm going to go ahead and turn those off so we can now use these ion thrusters instead. And if we ever need them on for whatever reason, we'll be able to turn them on with the click of a button as well. In fact, I'll even throw that here. Blue ship ion thrusters, I'm going to stick right here so we can toggle them on or off. There we go, in case we need them. So like if we're about to go head first into something, we turn those thrusters on, we suddenly have 2 times the stopping power. So I think that'll do quite nicely. All right, let's start heading off in this direction and hope that we find some sort of station. And so begins the journey once again, out away from that drone facility, which is very annoying. All right, we've gotten up to about 100. I'm going to hop out here and we're going to do a little bit of work on the ships. What I want to do, actually not work on the ships. Well, we might, but what I really want to do is I want to build my tools again. So, Elite Grinder is going to go first. I don't know if we have enough stuff. We should, because we definitely have the Platinum, which is the toughest ingredient, I think. But we're going to go for the Elite Hand Drill and the Elite Welder. And that's going to take a second. But that's going to give us our tools back, which is always going to be very nice. Oh, we're in P-gravity. Ooh, I didn't even realize. All right, we need to, in that case, speed up. I always do this, man. All right. We're going to speed up in this direction, hopefully get away from it a little bit. We've definitely got to be careful. Again, if we're at about 300, I don't think we're going to have any problem. We're just going to kind of fly around the planet instead of going down into it. So I think we'll be good. But let's get ourselves up to speed before we make any predictions here. We're going 200, okay. Our P-gravity is still rising, but that sounds about right as we get closer to the planet. I think what we keep doing is we keep aiming inside the planet, which really we should be aiming above the planet. Like we keep aiming inside the radius of the atmosphere, which is why we keep going into gravity. And honestly, it's probably not as big of an issue as we think it is. With 300, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop our speed and we're going to go outside and we're going to go grab our tools and stuff. Okay, at 300 we should be good, but I'm still a little worried that we're going down. Man, okay. I never know if we're good or not because, I don't know, like, technically I should be able to just, like, turn off my thrusters right now and we should be fine. Because we're coming toward the other side of the planet. But actually, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna turn off my thrusters, and we're gonna go outside here. Now, what I'm gonna do first, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my tools, obviously. Let's go for our tools. Assembler. I'm gonna grab these. And is our other tool still making? Or no, it can't make because we don't have enough platinum. Let's check this out. Okay, so we have 40 P gravity. Yeah, I think I still need to be going in this direction because we're not doing as well as I thought we would be. The bad thing though is our thrusters are having a little bit of trouble now at this point. We're at almost 50 P gravity. That's a problem. How's our altitude doing? We are still falling. That's also a problem. Ooh, this is not good. This is not good. We might eventually come to rest on the planet. Just keep going. Just keep pushing the speed. And I think we'll be fine. Hit our dampeners so we stop going downward direction. And we're just going to keep going. P gravity at 6.2 is not good. This is an issue. This is a bit of an issue. Now, if I was fast enough, what I could do is I could turn on the thrusters of the other ship to help us out. The only problem is I don't think I can do that because the other ship is the other ship still has dampeners on, so it's not going to help us out. Yeah, we might be in trouble. Okay, what I need to do then is I need to hop out real quick. I need to run over here, make a parachute hatch for this thing, turn it on. All components. Could not withdraw one motor. Why am I grabbing a small one? Okay, hang on. We got an issue. We've got an issue. Yeah, this is a problem. Our P gravity is now 1. We're a little bit too low. I have my parachutes from the smaller ships. I just don't think it's going to be able to stop us. If we can clear this mountain, we'll be fine. Should I pull the parachutes right now? I think we clear that mountain. I think we clear that mountain. I think we'll be fine. No, I'm pulling the parachutes. Okay, the parachutes are open. We've got 3 parachutes from all of our ships, and I really hope they help. They're not going to help at all. Alright, well, Rigatoni survived. Rigatoni is about the only thing that survived. Jesus. Rigatoni is in great shape. Why is Rigatoni in such good shape? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the second time in this series to the planet of Triton. Actually, Rigatoni's not in perfect shape. Rigatoni took a little bit of damage there, but for the most part, Rigatoni's thrusters are still good. It's still got this hydrogen thruster, but other than that, I don't think it can really move very much. It's got those emergency hydrogen thrusters, but did we add emergency hydrogen thrusters to the bottom? No, we did not. We only added them to the sides. Well, all right. I guess that's where we are now. That's not great, I'll admit, but we do have a base down here, so it's not the end of the world. We do have a base that we built. The only problem is I don't know exactly where it was. I think we're on the other side of the planet. Let me just real quick take a glance. Yeah, okay, so we can see... Wait, yeah, we can see the 3 planets. That's good. Sacred Settler Station is over there. We're going to need to somehow get to our other base. Well, okay, let's start simple, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to gather as much as we can find around here, around the crash site, and we'll see if we can bring that to our Rigatoni. That's going to be a lot of good materials that we can use in rebuilding. Now, I don't know what the sound I hear is, but I hear something still going. Oh, wait, hang on. That's not connected to the... Let me just real quick. Okay. Oh, man, this is like the opening to Lost. We've got everything on the ground. We've got to grab all the materials from our crash site here. Luckily, there's lots of them. I'm seeing a lot of stuff lying around. This right here looks like a piece of our... what is this a piece of? That's not Rigatoni. That must be a piece of our... miner? Maybe? I don't know. What is this? Oh my god! What the... We're so lucky! All of our iron fell out! I guess our containers bursted before the thing went through the planet. And, like, all of our iron that we had, which was so much iron, by the way, fell out. Okay, we're set for iron. That's really good. That means we won't really have to worry that much about that. Let's grab some of this stuff over here. It's gonna drop our ship, which maybe I shouldn't have done, actually, in hindsight. Well, I'll tell you what, when I started this episode, I did not see this happening. There is no way. I was like, there's no way we'll go into the planet. We'll just speed up, and if we speed up, we'll not have a problem. But apparently not. Apparently speeding up is not always the answer. Maybe if we had gone a little bit faster, we would have been fine. Or maybe if we had had the dampeners on the entire time, so that we were only going forward and not forward and sideways, we would have been fine. But these are all things that we say could have maybe made us survive the re-entry. Not things that definitely would have. I'm actually amazed that Rigatoni survived this. I don't know why It's like, of all the ships we had, the Rigatoni one was the most memorable because we built it on Pertam. And of course it's the one that survives. Almost without a scratch as well. I'm impressed. Alright, looking over here, this looks like blast doors from... that's going to give us a lot of good materials that we can use to rebuild some stuff. Those blast doors really are worth a lot of stuff. Oh, there we go. Okay, we destroyed the last piece of the ship, and that has done it. Alright, let's back up a little bit and take a look at pretty much what's happened. Unfortunately, it's a little difficult to see the crash site because of the... oh my gosh, that's such a crater. Because of the light, it's a little difficult to see what's down there, but... I mean, you can kind of see it. It's really difficult with my character in the way, but look at that crater. That's massive. Let's grab some of this. What do we have here? Some gravel? I don't know if that'll ever really be useful. What do we have here? Canvas. If only that canvas had done its job. But no, that was definitely my mistake. Falling into... Or I guess not taking this planet seriously and thinking that we could just kind of glide into it or glide through it and it'd be fine. Our Pro 1 survived! Yo! That's lucky. We have our Pro 1. Nice. Now, wow, I just realized we're also broke, aren't we? Because we spent all our money on that ship that we got destroyed, which that ship got us the other station, which is now destroyed as well. Dang. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've got everything. Like I said before, welcome to Triton again. It's actually kind of ironic because I saw someone's comment the other day that said like they absolutely love Triton and would love to see more on Triton. And I was like, oh, well, we're already gone. We're probably not going to go back. Well, here we are. Welcome back to Triton. I think what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build a base. Obviously, we need some stuff. We could attempt to go find our other base, but I want to bring Rigatoni with us. So we're going to build a mini base. Let's grab some steel plates to start it out. Steel plates. Now, what are we missing, by the way? Okay, it looks like we're missing our elite welder. We were unable to create one of those, which means we're going to have to use the basic welder. Let's put our character tool here. Character tools, basic welder is going to go right there. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pain, but, I mean, c'est la vie, right? I mean, it could be worse. There could be a massive storm going on. All things considered, this is not that bad. All right, let's angle this here. We're going to start our base like this. We're going to put our base just outside the crater. And essentially the main goal of this base is going to be to lift Rigatoni 1 into the air so that we can do some work on it. Once we get Rigatoni flight worthy, we can fly Rigatoni 1 over to our other base, which should be... Well, it's wherever you have a view of Pertam. I don't know exactly where it is. If we get close, we'll see the signal. But yeah, so this base, we're going to make a crane, and we're going to hoist Rigatoni 1 into the air so we can do some work on the underbelly. Okay, so for a crane, what we need is a rotor. So I'm just going to place this stuff while we're here. So we want a rotor, and we also want... How does a crane work exactly? The rotor is going to allow it to turn side to side. We're going to want an arm that's going to have a piston on it, essentially. Something like that, and then we're going to have interior plates going up, or some of these guys going up right here. Pretty sure that's probably pretty good. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put a one of these, just a corner block right there, and we're going to do the same thing right here. Actually, we'll use a piston here so it can go, telescope a little bit that way. So a piston, and then we're going to have, I believe, either one or two pistons. I don't really know for sure. One piston, probably two pistons. All right, with that, all we need now should be a magnetic plate. Stick it right on the bottom right here. And that should be good enough. Okay, we're almost out of power, so it'd be a good idea to go and grab some. Luckily, I think our entire setup in here is still fine, so we should be able to just use this. Yep. All right, nice. All right, we have enough for a wind turbine. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of these as well, because we want to put it up a decent height. All right, a column such as this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's put it up 10, why not? So it's about that height right there. We're gonna stick one of these on top. I don't think we have enough interior plates now, but most of them are for armor anyway, so it should be fine. All right, we officially have a powered base. Not that much power, granted, but it's enough power to at least charge this thing. Is that spinning at full capacity? I don't think it is. It seems like low capacity, but whatever. All right, next we're gonna have to build up this stuff. Here's one. I don't think we need to weld up the smaller bits. because we're not trying to bring materials through them. So this little bit right here doesn't really matter, the piston part. But we just need to weld up the actual pistons so that they're functional. What's that? Parallax open tide. Oh, I forgot we have air traffic, right. So we should see air traffic come over here. Unfortunately, we can't send an SOS signal for them to come and grab us and cargo us to the other place, but that's fine. All right, let's get that magnetic plate up and running. Actually, can I build this with the stuff from the piston? I can, nice. All right, that's lucky. Okay, we should now have a fully functioning thing. We just need to get that magnetic plate done. Is there a chance I can build a magnetic plate with what we have? Oh my gosh. That's also lucky. So we're gonna do something like this right here. And essentially that's just the ladder's gonna come up this way. So grabbing a ladder, I can't do it because we don't have interior plates. Let me just go and grab a couple of those. All right, with interior plates, here's how we're gonna do it. Ladder is going to go up like this, because apparently the ladder can actually go on these blocks right there. The ladder's gonna go all the way up to the top right there. And essentially once you get there, you'll have to kind of shimmy your way onto one of these. And this is gonna be where we're gonna have our seat. So probably looking at a control seat because that would look really cool in this situation. We're gonna stick that right there, and that should be able to get this thing working. All right, I'm also sticking a spotlight on here so we can actually see what's going on, because when it's dark, actually it looks like it's becoming daytime, so this might not be as big of an issue as before, but when it's dark, it's a little tough to see what is going on. So a spotlight right here is a good idea. All right, I've got everything set up. So 4 and 5 are what control out, 1 and 2 are what control down. So if I press 4, or if I press 5, we'll start to see them coming out like that. And if I press 1 and 2, we'll see it coming down. Ah, there we go. Okay, they're a little bit reversed, but it should be fine. And then number 9 controls the lock. So let's go into third person here, and let's try and get this aligned. So we should be able to. Actually, nothing controls the rotor right now, but I think that's fine. We will set that up once we get this thing hooked up. All right, let's first go out a little bit. Maybe to right about there. Let's start going down. Okay, we should be able to reach it. If we can't, then that's a problem. Let's go out a little bit more. I don't think that's on it. I think we might not have enough distance here. Yeah, we need maybe 2 blocks of distance. Okay. All right, it should work now. I added 1 more piston because it obviously wasn't enough before. So let's lower this down until it's touching, which it should be. There we go. Should be connected. All right, awesome. We can now pull the ship up. Let's pull it up a little slower than we were just then. Yeah, okay. Let's probably about there, I think is good. Let's hop out. We really need to not lose power on this thing, otherwise this is gonna fall. But I mean, if it survived the trip from space, I think it'll survive anything. All right, now that this thing is up in the air, we can now pretty much go under here and change some of these things. Like we could add some hydrogen thrusters here to make this thing able to fly on this planet, which is exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, despite the devastating crash, I think things are turning out pretty well. God, I have no clue what I'm going to title this video or put the thumbnail for. I mean, I obviously can't give away the fact that we just absolutely obliterated our pretty much everything we collected in space by crashing into the planet. So, I don't know. I guess you guys will know in the future. So I've just had a look above the planet. Now that it's daytime, we can actually get a good view of where things are around here. And I've noticed one thing. Pertem is actually really close to us. It's that majestic thing right there. And I didn't realize it was here. I thought it was on the other side of the planet. But with Pertem right there, I can actually sort of judge where we are compared to our other base. I mean, I obviously know where the settler station is. It's right there. But we know that our other base is somewhere over there. And the reason we know that is because we know it had a view of Pertem, so it can't be on the exact opposite side. And we know that it didn't have a view of the other planets, which are right there. Which means it's got to be somewhere on that side over there. Which means we now know where we need to bring our ship. Now the question is, how are we going to get it there? Well, now that we've put it up on its stilts, and by the way, it's gotten a little bit cold. I don't know if you'll notice the new paint scheme over here. It's gotten a little bit chilly down here. But now that we have it up here, we can do one of 2 things, or well, we can do a lot of things, but one of the things we can do is we could throw a couple of hydrogen thrusters on there, and that might be the easiest way to get this thing over to the other base, because we have ice everywhere, so getting it over there won't be much of a problem at all by doing that. The other thing we could do is, if we want to go a little bit crazy, we could try to stick it on top. Ooh, I didn't even realize this stuff was here. We have some magnesium powder. We could try and stick it on top of some sort of, wait, there's more stuff. some sort of truck and then drive it there. But of course, oh my god, what the heck? Why is there so much iron here? Okay, we need to get all that. But we could try to stick it on some sort of truck and then drive it. The only problem would be navigating the obviously difficult terrain. Or we could try and build some sort of tug that would work in the atmosphere to bring it to the other base. So we have a lot of things that we could do, and I'm going to let you guys comment on it. Comment on what you guys want to see, because we're not going to be doing this episode. The episode's getting pretty long already, and there's a couple more things that I want to do, including getting all this iron. So comment down what you want to see us do to get this thing to the other base, and we'll do that at the start of next episode. Let me grab all this stuff, and I'll be right back. It's going to take a couple of trips. All right, we got all the iron. What's this? Looks like there's also some magnesium powder. Anything else over here? Yeah, we do have some more stuff. So we do have to go on a little bit of a scouting. Holy crap, there's 112 of those. Okay, that's going to be a couple more trips. We definitely do have to scout this thing out a little bit more, because apparently I've missed stuff. Stuff didn't fall just in the hole. Stuff also exploded outward, it seems. Good to know. All right, let's grab as much as we can. All right, we got all that stuff. Checking out over here, it looks like we've got power kits. Nice. Always good to have. Always good to have. What else do we have down here? Speaking of having things, do we have a route? Oh, we have something over there. What are you? Are you ice? Okay, it looks like we actually launched some ice as well. No, that's definitely not a route that I could take on a truck if we decide to go that route. So yeah, well, we had to look into it. All right, everybody, the last thing we're going to do before we end this episode is end it on a bit of a somber note, because we didn't just ground our Rigatoni 1, I'll say. We actually lost 4 ships. We lost the blue ship, we lost the yellow ship, we lost the miner, and we also lost the drop pod. Rigatoni 1, miraculously, I don't know how, miraculously survived with scratches. Nothing compared to what the other ships had to endure, being forced literally through the ground. I have no clue where they are. They're probably at the center of the earth or despawned by some sort of trash collector. But yes, they were unfortunately taken out on this day. They were wiped off the face of the universe. And so we walk over here to our memorial, where we'll say goodbye to each of these ships. Rest in peace, Yellow Ship. I didn't have names for them, so this is just Yellow Ship. This was a good comrade. It's the one that we convinced to join us. Totally did not take it over. We totally reasoned with it until it decided of its own accord to join our team. Rip Miner. It mined so much iron, and by so much I mean over 500,000 iron. It was a lot of iron. It was a good miner, and it will be remembered. Rip Drop Pod, which lost the 2 cargo pods as we forgot to put parachutes on them only a couple episodes ago. Drop Pod, you will be missed. You were planned to last at least, I don't know, 5 missions, and you only lasted, I guess technically 2, 1 down and 1 up. And finally, Rip Blue Station. We never got to see what you had in store because we only just met. But like written in this memorial, it seemed cool, you know? It was gonna be a pretty cool station, I think. But we'll never get to find out because we misjudged the force of Mother Nature. We misjudged the power of Triton. And so, well, next episode we'll embark on an adventure to bring Rigatoni 1 to the our last bastion of hope, which is the existing base on Triton. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this episode. Please write down your suggestions, what you want to see us do in next episode. I mean, it's kind of planned, you know, what we're going to do, but anything else you want to see us do, if you want to see us do anything crazy, like attempt to do, to bring this thing over to the other base by some weird means, write that down in the comments. Also, let me know how dumb I am for not putting a parachute hatch on our massive ships that were going very close to Triton. If you guys like the episode, hit the like button, put your comments down below, of course, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineer Survival back on Triton.